Maybe I'll go down here though.
Yeah.
There. It's like Blair Witch Project vibes right now. Can you hold it? Can you hold this for a sec?
Is it on?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, imagine having to do like this. And put your hands together for the hosts of Two Dads, One Tripod. Yeah, it's on right now. So there goes your anonymity. We got one viewer already.
You missed your... It is not muted. Do you want it muted right now or no?
Yeah, I'm muted for. All right, here we are. All right, Brett, here we are. It's Sunday night. We're in the middle of nowhere in Ottawa. Don't know where we are.
Sailing along right off the main drag, but we're all talking today, and nobody has been to this arena before.
Nobody's been to this rink. It feels small. I don't know if it's because the boards are high, but it feels like a small rink. What's interesting is if you look at the benches, there's actually no glass between the two benches, so we might have a little old-time hockey going on there. A little fisticuffs, a little brouhaha. We're playing the Sting. The Sting's at 500, so they're 2 wins, 2 losses so far. We're 1-3 thanks to that unfortunate loss yesterday. Looking to even it up, that's right. It's a very winnable game. You know, this Ottawa Sting team, they're a little feisty. They have a couple players that can really move it. They have one defenseman, number 14, Varga. Britt, he's taller than Britt. So we'll have to check that birth certificate later, but he's a big boy, so we'll see how they fare. Britt, give us the 3 keys to the game for Britt Moore today.
Gotta get off faster, we skate hard, get pucks on net.
That's right.
So I find our boys struggle a little bit is getting the pucks to the net.
Yeah. We'll see if they do that.
The game is pretty strong defensively. And we're on a backtrack.
A little
We're
bit.
getting photographed.
We're getting photobombed here. You know what?
A bit
The
nervous.
fans are. There's a lineup for signatures. But you know, it's going to be interesting to see how the boys recover off the hangover from Game 7 Blue Jays last night. You got to imagine that a lot of them are up watching that game.
That was a tough loss.
It was a tough loss. But you know what I was thinking about? You know what's sad is that's how Blue Jay fans, and more importantly, Maple Leafs fans, feel 82 nights of the year. It's actually really depressing when you think about Maple Leaf sports. So it's unfortunate the Blue Jays lost. Her is rooting for them, but let's just be thankful that we're not Maple Leafs fans, Britt.
I think go Sens go.
Go Sens go. Let's go Oilers. Blazers doing their ceremonial six-up. Sometimes I wonder what they talk about in that huddle, but I don't know if we'll ever know.
They're talking about the TV.
Might be. Starting goaltender today is Mathilde Larocque, known as The Rock by her teammates. You see, I don't know what move that is. Aussie is going for a rip. Oh no, that's Tabby, but he's ready to go.
He's excited.
He's excited.
He's ready to go.
You have the Cooper, Lackey, OD, Noah line on defense. We have Ty and Murph. We're off to the start here for a little hockey action in St. Laurent. Puck dumped deep into the Sting zone. Collected by the Sting. Sting pops it up, coming through the neutral zone. Collected by Ty. He chips it up. Picked up by Noah. Staring pass picked off by the Sting, breaking into the Blazer zone. Staring pass, pop behind the net. Loose puck, picked up by the Blazers. It's a little bit of a scramble back there, Britt. Oh, puck pops up for OD. What's going on there? Nice board work by OD. Puck dumped back in. Ty picks it up, coming around the net with speed over to Noah. Whoa, camera goes a little wonky. Noah tries to dump it up. It picks up to Cooper.
Here you go.
Cooper tries to take on four Sting, doesn't work. Mason on deck. Chips it in, goes into pursuit. Puck around the boards, picked up by Sting. Hudson at the point. He dumps in. That's a good shot. Loose puck. You know what, Britt? That's what you were talking about. More pucks on net. That was a great shot.
Pucks on net.
Ooh, Kelso gets cleaned out on the... It looks like we have a penalty on us, which I don't quite understand how that happened, but Sting breaking in. Mason's going to tap up. I don't understand what happened there. I got to put my coffee down, Britt. We got a loose tripod here. This old arena has all cement floors, and it makes it really hard for the tripod to grip.
We got about 3 feet to work with.
We got about 3 feet. If I go tumbling down the stairs, you're going to know what happened. We could get right in there. Britt, if we need to give a couple words over to Kelso, we could actually get right up there and tell him that he's working hard if we need to. Blazers go on the penalty kill. You have Davidson, Cummings, Zach, Caleb. Strung into the corner. Caleb and Cummings working over Sermon. We got a man down into the corner. Davidson's working hard. He pops up with the puck.
A little shorty.
A little shorthanded goal. Nice chip and pop over to Cummings. He's working hard. Picks it up in the corner. Sting recovered the puck. They come on the breakout. Sting over the line. Couldn't break in. That's too many men. No, I guess not. Off goes Cummings. Around the boards. Ooh, he tries to cut in. Nice try. He's going to go for a change. Sting popping up. Sting giveaway. Here goes Ostapic. Oh, a great glove save by the Sting goalie. Great shot by Ostapic. Short-handed opportunity. Sting pick it up. They're trying, you know what, Britt? They're trying to stick handle a lot, this Sting, and it's just not working for them.
They're coming. They're getting first period jitters.
Well, first period jitters, that's right. Puck retrieved by Ty. Can't dump it out. Puck into the corner for the Sting. Nice chip by Ostapic. Pops it up to Ty. Ty around the boards. He's dumped it right down. That's a great penalty kill so far. It's working out really well. But here come the Sting. He's got a head of speed. Easily chipped off by Murph. Murph has all the time in the world now. They give up on it. Murph off the boards now. Hammered down the ice by Coop.
13 seconds left in the penalty.
Ooh. Cooper dumps her back in. Picked up by the Sting.
A nice kill for the Blazers.
That's right. Kelso's back on the ice. Kelso's working hard on it. Pops it up to Lackey. Lackey, a nice shot up high. Goes in for the rebound. Sting pick it up in the corner and try and break out, but they can't get out of the zone. Puck pops up. 1-on-2 for the Sting. Nice body work by Hudson. Pushes him into the corner. Staring pass, but nobody is there. Ooh, Kelso with a nice puck movement by the Blazers. Here goes Mason. He's going to take the shot. Nice try, deflected wide. Nice back check by the Blazers. You got the Dax Bennett line. Ooh. Oh. Kid went into the boards. Shot up. Ooh. Oops. Down a little low. You know, that was quite the shot, Brett. That was a hard one to save, but that was a seeing eye shot. You know what? Caleb went down into the boards, which kind of left Zach to try and cover on the offside. Hard angle shot, seeing eye shot, 1-0 Sting with 10:33 left in the first period. Austin pick up the boards. Davidson circles. Play cut off, picked up by Austin Pick. Austin Pick over to Cummings. Dumped in by Cummings.
I like how the Blazers are getting pucks on net.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to bounce in our favor very soon.
I think so. I think it's coming. You could feel the momentum's there, Brett. Although it's a 1-0 game, it doesn't feel like that.
Lots of game to go.
Austin Pick turnover on the blue line. He's battling it out. Still in the Sting zone. Lackey in for support. Austin Pick in pursuit into the corner. Bounced back by the Sting, but picked up by Lackey. Ty with the point shot. Up high. Hits the Sting goalie. Whistle blown. Again, Brett, it's all about those point shots that we've been talking about. I think it's going to work out for him.
Get a bit of traffic in front of the net, and some of these are going to find its way on the cage.
You know what? I talked to Coach Austin Pick before the game. He said he wants to see the boys score tonight.
I'd like to see them score too.
Puck into the corner. Picked up by OD. He burns off his man. Dumps it back behind the net. Cooper works hard. Playing a little give and go back there. OD working hard. Puck's behind the net. Picked up by Cooper. Centering pass. What a goal by Noah Tavachuk. There it is. You know what, Brett? They probably made 34 passes behind the net before they popped it out front. And you got a feeling that Sting were just enjoyed watching the game. So
I enjoyed that. It was a nice sequence.
Some might say they got stung. Hey?
I think the burn was stung.
The Blazers burned them. They got stung. Here we go.
Goalie, he's got a yellow bucket like
He's
a
got
bee.
like
I wonder if that's something with the state.
Little bumblebee back. Here we go. Great. You can't say that about the opposing players here. We're going to get taken off the air.
Just a yellow bucket.
Just the other. All right. There's a little bit of rough stuff going on there. OD pops it up. Sting on the retrieve. Sting with the breakout. Dax is in pursuit. Picked up by Maddie. Dumped up the boards for OD. OD's still on it. Puck dumped in by the Sting. Taken off by Ling. Ling tries to bounce off the boards. Picked up by the Sting player. Back into the corner. Sting still have possession. Ostapic picks it up. He's having problems. Cooper in for support. He's having problems. Point shot, picked up by Murphy. Murphy into the corner. He dumps it up, picked up by the Sting. Blazers having a hard time here. Point shot, kicked out by Matthew. Dumped into the corner for OD. OD up. Sting point collects that, dumps it in, back into the corner for Maddie. Cooper into the corner. He rims it around for Tabachuk. Goal scorer. Britt, that's 2 goals in 2 games for Tabachuk. He's on fire. Get the hose.
He's always in the right spot.
Oh, there's a breakout for Odie. Odie in. Oh! There's a hard-working play for Odie O'Donnell. Great goal.
How do you like me now?
How do you like me now? You know what? That's just resiliency, Brett. That was they were under fire there for a little bit, but
Nice heads up play.
managed to weather the storm. Fix his corner.
And
He just buries it. Here we go. 2-1 Blazers with 7:28 left in the first period. Then back for Dax. Caleb mishandles the puck terribly. Sting on a 2-on-1.
You're so hurt on your
Caleb around the boards to Mason. Mason centering pass. Picked up by Sting. Sting dump it in. Picked up by Bennett. Bennett goes for a whirl. Bennett rings around the boards to Moore. Moore pops it up. Kelso. Sting picks it up, dumps it back in. Caleb with pressure. Point shot. He's under pressure. Picked up by Caleb. He falls down. Something's wrong. You know what I did, Britt, is I used the edge thing on his skates. I probably took the edge right off of his skates. So we'll see. We'll see how many times he goes down. We might have some problems with that, but Caleb comes around the boards. He cuts back. He still has it. He centers it right to the Sting. Mason comes up. Cummings dumps it down. That's going to be icing on the Blazers.
The Sting were putting on some pressure, so I think it was
Yeah,
time to just calm them off.
That's not a bad play. Caleb's calling me over, so I'm going to go work on his skates. Okay, you got cover for me, Brett. I got to go put an edge back on Caleb's skates. You're in charge.
Face off won by Blazers. Murphy taking the side, Ospic. Nice block. Rhino gets hit from behind. No call. Here we go, Davidson. Center pass. Beautiful chance. Wow. The temperature is going up a few degrees. If you're wondering where Andrew went, my counterpart, Caleb has lost an edge on his skates. Here we go, big face off. Won by the Blazers. Ling fires it in the corner. Picked up by OD. Battle on the side boards. Sting looking to clear it. Kept in by Cooper. Nice play by Murphy. Sting coming in. Here we go. Here comes Cooper. Nice keep in by Mason.
Oh, you just kicked my coffee.
I did not.
You just kicked my coffee on the ground, bro. We got a problem.
I bought
Stop the podcast. Water? That's what I meant. Well, yeah, I don't think there's an edge left on them, so I had to go over it. You know what, Brett? What are we? We're commentary, we're equipment managers, we're sponsors, we're all around good guys. No goal. I don't know how that missed the net. Blazers break out.
It's a tomahawk slash by Zach, too.
Well, you know.
No call on the play.
No call on the play. Oh, that's a goal. There's Zach Moore. Here comes the Zach Moore silly. There it is. You're going to get another one, guaranteed. Here it comes. Here it comes. There it is. There it is. Zach Moore.
I'm looking for a fall on the double set.
He's fired up. Zach Moore's ready to go. You know what, Brett? When I was down on the bench fixing Caleb skates, I saw the look of fire in his eye, so that doesn't surprise me. He's boosted up. He's ready to go. The Blazers are up 3-1 with 3 minutes left in the first. I can't see what's going on down there, but they're going to blow the whistle. Play got jammed up, Britt. I still can't believe you spilled my coffee. You kicked that right on the ground.
I'm really sorry.
That's okay.
I was going to get you a medium. I bought you a large.
I appreciate
so now
that.
It's a medium.
No,
so we're all even.
I don't need a large. That works out. I'll keep you a full
Get jittery.
Give me the giggles. Here we go. We got Davidson's line out. Puck back to Ty. Ty dumps it into the corner for Cummings. Puck dumped out. Davidson in pursuit. Vargas bounces around. Puck turned over by Davidson.
Go back!
Davidson's going to put some moves on here. He burns around the defender. Oh, he just gets a stick on it, pops it into the corner. Davidson round centering pass. It's loose. Out to the defenseman, Ty. Ty over to Murph. Murph in pursuit to it. Sting just, Murph keeps that in. And then Cummings keeps that in right into the corner with full position. Centering pass. Scrum in front. Ostapic with a spin around the shot.
Beautiful sequence by the Blazers.
It was a good sequence. You know what? The Sting had a chance to get that over 3 times and couldn't get it done. So that's a lot of hard work by the Blazers. We got the Cooper line out. Ling and Murph. Cooper pops into the corner. Puck popped up to Murph. Murph with the shot. Stopped by the defenseman. Sting looking to clear it out. Ling over to Murph. Murph up. Odie to Lackey. Lackey brings in with Noah on the far side. Nice centering pass. It just hit his stick and went behind Noah. Odie in pursuit behind the net. He's working hard. He always does. Centering pass for the Sting. Ooh, good stick by Ling to break that play up. Tabitchuk mishandles into the zones. Picked up by the Sting. Sting bringing that back. Ling pops it back up to Lackey. Noah with possession. Pops it up to Lackey. Lackey's working hard. He picks up the puck. He's going for a line change. Sting with the breakout. Ling with the pickup. Backhand dish over to Murph. That was a nice little move. Pick up to... Oh, Mason breaks some ankles. Oh, and he just almost has control. Oh! Benetov with a finisher. You know, that was quite the little move by Mason. He lost it in his skates, and then it popped out to Kelso. I think it got back to Bennett.
The boys are fired up.
The boys are fired up. Look at a 4-1 with 1 minute and 18 seconds left on the clock. That's, you know what, Benetov's been working hard for the last couple times. It's good to see him rewarded here in the first period.
Struggling dog here.
There's a dog down there. All right, I got it on camera just in case we need some evidence. All right. Oh, Benetov gets clipped. Mason working hard. That's actually Maddie's dog, Britt, so no need to be alarmed. Travels to the rinks. Kelso with the pickup. He's dancing around. He goes down. Sting clear. Picked up by Caleb. He hasn't fallen down, so I think I've got that edge back on there. Oh, yeah, he's all right now. He's working hard. Still with possession. Sting picks that up. Zach in for support. Zach up to Davidson. Ooh. We got a penalty here called for against the Sting. You know what? That's a little retaliation up on it's number 15 for the Sting. I think that was just a frustration from a hard-working play from Zach Moore caused that. So the Blazers are going to win their first power play of the evening. You have Davidson, Ostapik, Cummings out with Falkenberg and Moore. Face-off win by Davidson, up to the point by Caleb. Caleb with a shot, blocked by the defenseman. Picked up by Ostapik. Ostapik centering. Puck goes out to Moore. Moore with a shot. Loose puck in front. That's a goal by Ostapik. That was a sequence. That was well done. That was well executed. I think Zach Moore has 2 points on the night. These Blazers are fired up here today. Is that Ostapik second of the night too, or do I?
It's Ostapik second.
That's 4 goals in 2 games for Ostapik. He's on fire. Cross ice pass for the Sting. They try and break it up. That's the end of the first period. 5-1. 5-1 for the Blazers. Britt, if we need to, we can get right in here and tell these refs a thing or two about how we think. They're doing pretty good, though, so I don't think we need to get too involved today.
Well, I think 2 penalties called, and I wouldn't argue with either penalty.
No. Here comes Caleb's mom. She's coming in. She wants to know why I wrecked Caleb's skates. A word from the manager. What? I wrecked his skate. Well, they're not sharp. His skates? They're not sharp, so I tried to put an edge on it. I think I made it worse, so I had to re-put it on. We're getting grilled by the manager here, Brett. She's not happy with the equipment work that we've done. An angry mom wants to know why I wrecked her son's skates, but that's okay. Brett, you know what? Viewership is down on a Sunday night. We only have 13. It's actually a big crowd here for the Blazers. There's almost everyone here. Yeah.
I was wondering who's actually going to be watching this.
I think we're starting to get international recognition, but we have DP in the crowd. We'll see if he comes to say hi later. He had some pointers for the boys before the game. He said, make sure you put the puck in the net. So we'll see what happens. Start the second period, you have Davidson's line with Murph and Ty. Cummings is out there. Cummings is hard to recognize, Brett. He forgot his helmet at home today, so he found a lid. It looks like an old Cooper, but it's hard to recognize him.
The Cooper XL7?
That's what it looks like out there. But you can tell it's him because he's got those golden locks flowing, so. All right, Sting back in their zone. Sting dumps it up, picked up by Ty. Ty dumps it back into the zone. Sting picks it up in the zone, mishandled. Ostapik went on, nice pass over. Oh, he couldn't quite handle it. He's just right behind him, unfortunately. Sting try and break up, but broken up by Davidson into the corner for Cummings. Picked up by Davidson. Davidson looks straight for the center pass over to Ostapik. Oh my lord! The shot from Ostapik and the rebound picked up by Noah, but he just couldn't finish it off. A sprawling Sting goalie. Beautiful save. The Blazers are still hard at work. Davidson rounding around, he's tearing it up. There goes Cummings. Easily goes around that guy. Short angle shot, picked up by Sting. You know what, Britt? What's interesting is that I don't see any yellow out there in goal over for the Sting, so I think we had a goaltending change at the end of the first. Either that or he put on a new helmet. I'm not too sure which one. I think it's a new goalie though. So we'll see if we can capitalize on a cold goalie here going into the second period. Yeah, the Cooper line out. Ling and Murph. Win, back to Murphy, over to OD. OD has some time, centering pass, mishandled by Cooper, but he's hard on it. Sting can't clear. Puck squirts out. Dish around. Sting on. Ooh, that's a nice centering pass, but beautiful shake right off by Maddie. And she swallows that one up too. Yeah.
Maddie's resilient. The way she follows the puck.
Yeah. She's never out of the play.
Never out of play.
Face-off win back for Ling. Ling around the boards to OD. OD tied up by Sting. There's a little scrum. Murph with it. He pops up for Lackey. He's working hard. Ooh, we got an icing against the Blazers. That dog's on something. I think it's eating something off the ground, but I don't know. It's a cute looking dog though. What's it called, Britt? Is that a hot dog? I wouldn't mind a hot dog either. Hey, go get that hot dog for that dog. You'll see that dog's eating that hot dog. All right.
Great idea for dinner.
That's not bad, actually. You still have 48,000 of them from the baseball season. Here we go. Point shot, blocked by the Sting. Ooh, nice play by Murph.
Stick check by Bennett.
Oh, that was Bennett. You're right. Bennett behind the net, working hard. He's roaring. Ooh, Sting takes out his own player. Reversal by Bennett over to Kelso, picked up by the Sting player. They're using their points. A lot of pressure by the Blazers, though. Puck's still in. Zach ties off his centering pass. Mixed up by the Sting. Sting picking up on the point. They dump it back into the corner. Picked up by Moore rims it around. Picked up by the Sting. Sting try and dump it in. Puck bounce back up the boards. Here comes Colton Kelso with a head of speed. Puck off Mason up to the Sting. Ooh, Sting point. Shot just goes wide.
Sting are putting on a little pressure.
They're putting on a little pressure here. Ooh, centering pass just goes wide. Poked out. Oh, Kelso almost has that. Bennett has it. Kelso down. Bennett breaking across the line. He's got speed. Blazers going for a change, so Bennett just dumps on net, goes for the whistle. That's a good play. Don't mind that one bit. Yeah, got stuck in their own zone for a little bit there, Brett. Sting with it back. Davidson picks that up, brings it around. Osta pick. On it in the corner, chipped up the boards. Back into the corner. Sting try the same thing again, picked up by Ostapic. Ostapic around. Davidson picks up in the corner now. Davidson behind the net. He tries to center the pass, just pokes wide. Ooh, you got Murphy with a big poke. Keeps it in. Oh, pokeroo. Ostapic picks it up. Switch over for the Sting, goes behind the net, dumps it around. Camera's pointing at the ceiling. Sometimes I get excited. Oh, that's going to be offside. That's not a bad play. That's going to go all the way down, but you know what? If he didn't do that, the Sting will have head of steam going the other way, so I guess they don't do intentional offsides and put it all the way down, eh? Doesn't look like it, because they're not all the way down. Face-off win by the Sting, but the Blazers all over them. Noah picks it up in the corner. Noah with the centering pass. Slammed in by Cooper Lackey. Whistle blows. We're going to try this again. Cooper, O'Donnell, Noah with Murphy and Ling on the ice. Still 5-1 for the Blazers with 11 left in the second period. Oh, don't like that. Oh, we got lucky there, Britt. I don't like the blind dish blue line passes. They kind of make me a little nervous.
It didn't work for Jason Spezza either.
No, it didn't. And he made a lot more money than these kids, so if it didn't work for him, then... OD with pressure, Sting dump it in, Sting turn it over, OD picks that up, working hard on the boards. Oh, he almost squeezes by, but picked up by the long reach of the Sting players. The Sting are caught with their feet standing still here in the second. Cooper dumps his player, they're breaking across the board for Sting. Wing on, shot on Natty, struck away. Little scrum in front. Murph pops it over to Kelso. Kelso center ice. Centering pass goes right through everyone into the other side. Back around the net. Murph picks it up. He rims it around. Blazers having a hard time. Murph with a head of speed. He's going for a skate. Dumps it in. Blazers on the change. Oop. Puck right behind Bennett. Bennett dumps it back in. Sting dump it in, picked up by Caleb. Caleb, I did not fix the edge work on his skates. He's not going to be happy about that one.
Car ride home.
He's not going to be happy about that one. You know what? I told him this morning to put his skates in my car, so when I go to ring out, I'll be able to get him sharpened. He didn't listen, and now he's dealing with some dull skates. Nice pass over. Here comes Kelso down. Kelso dumps it in. That's an unfortunate change. The door of the bench is inside the zone, so the Blazers went for a change from offside. We got a big hit by Sting. That's going to be a penalty. There's maybe even a second one. Should be two, but that's number 15. You know what, Britt? That's Patone. He scores a ton of points. He's arguably the highest point getter in the whole league last year. But he's not going to get the points from the box. You're not scoring goals from there. Zach Moore, he's feeling confident. Nice shot right through traffic into the corner. Sting try and dump it back up. Picked up by Davidson. Davidson spins off. Spins again. Still has control. Centering pass. Oh, he's bouncing around. Cummings almost has that. Caleb up to the... Oh, risky pass by Caleb. Nails it into Moore. Moore down to Ostipick. Ostipick centering pass right over to Cummings. Oh, and it just squeaks wide. Ostipick picks it back up in the corner. Sting pick it up behind the net. Ostipick causes a turnover. He picks it up behind the net. Goes for a saving pass. Bounces right off. Oh, and Cummings just fires it just a little wide. Cummings back into the corner for Ostipick. Ostipick still has it behind the net. Reversal over to Davidson. Davidson centering pass. Right to Cummings. He's hammering away at it. He gets dumped from behind right into the goalie. Whistle blowing. There's a lot of pressure, yeah. It's good puck movement. There's 1 minute left in the penalty, 8:02 left in the second, 5-1 Blazers. You have the Cooper Lackey line out with no one OD. Cooper wins over the OD. Puck just squeezes out of the zone. Murphy picks it up. Ooh, Murphy turnover. Sting come in. All four back. Murphy's roaring behind the net. He picks it up. Oh, yeah. Oh, centering pass for the Sting. Dumps into the corner. Ty picks that up. Ooh, the Stinger putting some pressure on their own zone. Murphy up to OD. OD has it. He muscles through. Turnover for the Blazers. Murphy over to Tabachuk. Sting turn and burn. Dump it down. Ty picks up in the Blazer zone. He has a bit of time. The Sting are going aggressive here on this penalty kill here, Britt. Oof. Sting just dump it back into the Blazer zone. Ty pops it up on the boards. Chip pass over to OD. OD breaking in. He's got no in front. Sting hurry back. OD battling hard in the corner. Sting, pop it up. Ling on the point, dumps it back in. Blazers go for a change. Murphy from the point. Ooh, he tries to get a shot away, blocked. Up behind the net, picked up by Sting. Rimmed around, Mason on that. Mason keeps it in the zone, works hard. Sting just passing a lot in their own zone. It's Sting with the breakout. Ooh, a high shot over the net for a field goal. Black bounce off. Kelso in hot pursuit. Mason holds that up on the boards. That kid's like twice his height. Varga pins him up. Nice shot on net by Hudson. Nice clean shot. We just need a little bit more traffic, I think, eh, Britt? A couple tips would be nice. Britt, I can't hear one word you're saying. That's all you're talking. The music is so loud. They went cranked up. It's a party atmosphere in St. Laurent on this Sunday night. We wish all 14 of our viewers at home could be here to experience it with us. All right, Murphy dumps his man, carries it in, centering pass. Goes wide. Ling keeps it in. Kelso in pursuit. Up against the girl, full grown man. There we go. There's no one in front though, unfortunately. Those are good dumping plays by Hudson. Ling. Just need a little bit of pressure in front. Sting on pursuit. Full strength, if you haven't noticed. Centering pass, picked up by Murph. Crawl back behind the net.
This is a home back-to-back
Ling with the turnaround.
situation. We're also playing the Sting in Kanata on Tuesday.
We are. Ooh, there's a little takedown. We are. You know what, Brett? Tune in on Tuesday for a little rematch of this game. Ooh, Benetov breaks some ankles. He takes some time. Pops it. Roy holds that. A little pushing and shoving in front. Got hard on that. That's right. We got the Davidson line out with Austin Pick coming, scoring Faulkner. The theme song from Friends, win over to Austin Pick. Austin Pick dumps that up to the point, but caught by the Sting. Puck back into the corner. Austin Pick centering pass. Still a little bit of bounce in front. There's a little. Oh, there's a centering pass. It's still loose. Oh, and it just squeaks wide. Austin Pick battling behind the net. He's working hard tonight. He's having a day. Davidson picks it up behind the net. Centering pass. Ooh, the Sting having problems in front of their own net trying to clear it. Puck pops up. Both Austin Pick and Davidson are there. Davidson picks up into the corner. Centering pass. Oh, for Cummings. Just goes wide. Caleb, heavy point. He blows his edge again. And here we go. 2-on-1 for the Sting. Caleb on no edges. Shot. Oh, and just shrugged away by Maddie. Blazers try and dump it out. Pops up into the center for Davidson. Davidson tries to spring Ostapic. Blazers come in. Ostapic over the point. Oh! And he flips it right into the net, to the net line. Britt, is that a hat trick?
It's a hat trick.
Britt, throw your hat out there. Owen Ostapic with a hat trick.
All over the ice.
He's been all over the ice. He's been really going. Yeah.
I think all three of his goals come from different shots.
Yeah, I think so. Fixing the net guard on Cooper. Cooper Lackey line out with O'Donnell and Tabachuk. You got Murphy and Ty on defense. Cooper picks that up, breaks into the zone. Puck into the corner for the Sting. 6-1 Blazers with 3 minutes left in the second. The Sting with a head of speed. Tries to go around all the players, but He can move, but you know what, Britt?
It's an offside.
You can't do that in U11 AA hockey. You can't go around an entire team anymore. That was probably really well efficient and a couple of years ago, but it doesn't matter how well you can move, you got to move the puck around. I think that's what makes the Blazers team so dangerous, to be honest, is that
They can move the puck.
they can move the puck. You have another
Shout
offside.
out to the coaching staff.
Yeah. You know what? They work hard with the boys. I hope they heard that so they give our kids more ice time. A puck shot into the corner by Maddie, picked up by Murph. Dumped around. That will not be icing. It's a live puck. OD, hot on pursuit. He's going hard. He's a great skater. He chases it down, causes a turnover. They try and dump the puck around, nobody home. Sting dumped it back into their panic. The Sting are coming out a little flat here, right? They're a little tired, it seems, tonight.
Maybe a bit of frustration.
A little frustration at this point. Puck intercepted by Cooper. Kelso pops it over to Cooper for the shot. That line goes for a change. Murph with a heavy pinch keeps it in. Puck around the net, centering pass, picked up by Benetov. Around behind the net. Benetov on pursuit. Bennett picks it back up. Backhand dish. Goalie kicks it in the corner. That was a nice save. That was a sneaky shot. Kelso centering pass to Ling. Ling over to Perron. Perron shoots it high off the shoulder of the Sting goalie into the corner. Kelso picks that up. Centering pass, kicked aside. Then in pursuit. Clearing a 10 stop by Murphy. He goes for a skate in. Picked up by the Sting. The Sting dump it out. Over the blue line. Picked up by Benetov on a hard working back check. Kelso with a buck. He's barreling down. Cuts it to the center of the ice. Ooh, cut off by two Sting players. Ooh, there's a little bit of a yard sale there. I think we're going to get a yard, or we're going to get a penalty for tripping, but, you know, unfair to Kelso. He was just,
Dogs are barking over.
the dogs are barking. He was almost tripped himself before kid got tripped, so. Well, Britt, again, we got a green band here, so at least we have a ref, but we have a green band, so Kelso's going to go for a sit down. I think they're having a conversation that, you know what, they called it.
Say that ref said, I know, it shouldn't have been a call.
I think that's what I
see.
see.
A smiling, laughing ref here, so.
That's what I see.
I think they know.
I think they know what they
made a
did.
mistake.
You know what, Britt? Accept
I'm
it.
looking for an even.
I'm looking for an even up call. I know they don't exist, but
That's what got Tim Peeling.
That's right. That's right. You gotta keep that. You gotta keep it quiet. You can't be telling the players what you think. Now we got a whistle.
Oh. What? What do we have? 28.
Oh, they got the penalty on the wrong box here. So the timekeeper put the penalty on the wrong side of the scoreboard. On the wrong side. There's the scene of the crime up there. And it's also player 28, not 18. Right now, I think it's Ty that's supposed to be in the box. They got her all squared up.
30 seconds may be in our favor.
I thought so.
It was for about 18 seconds.
I thought so. They got her corrected. So they fixed it at 7 seconds taken off the clock. There's 51 seconds left in the second period. Blazers on the penalty kill. 6-1 Blazers. Sting working hard. Nice play by Cummings. Dumped into the Sting zone. Cummings picks that up shorthand. It goes for the short angle shot. Pop it right to the chest of the Sting goalie. Real long for the whistle. Got some screaming girls. Now this. Those girls are going to run right past that dog. I'm a little bit nervous for him. That puppy just wants to play, and those little kids look like a chew toy. All right, here we go. got Davidson to the corner with the wing. He's holding it up. 22 seconds left. Sting bounces it around. Picked up by the Sting for the breakout. Huge back check by Davidson. He's flying back. Davidson picks up his man. 3 Blazer players in the corner. Now you got 3 more Sting players in the corner. They're just mashing around in there. That's the end of the period. It's a good way to hold it. We're looking at a 6-1 game for the Blazers. There's 18 minutes left in the third period going into it. We're on the penalty kill for another 59 seconds.
I'm not going to lie. I thought this would be a much tighter game than it was.
I did too. I did too. Kelso looks on.
They came to play today.
Blazers did come to play. You know what? You got to think something about that loss yesterday. It was an injustice, it felt like. But that happens.
It happens. Blazers wearing orange, still Halloween pumpkin themes.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful November 2nd.
Pumpkin orange. The ref's eager to move it along here. Here, I'm going to put my coffee back down. Don't pick it up.
Don't step in the puddle of coffee.
My hands, my feet are wet over here. It's getting cold. It's a good rink though. You know what, Brent? They got nice heating.
And you don't have to put a loony in.
You don't even have to put the loony in the machine like you do. I like the white netting too. It makes it easier to see through. There we go. Third period action. Cooper Lackey off. Sting, pick up the puck. Cooper picks that up, dumps it right back into the zone. You have Cooper Lackey, Noah Chabachuk. You have Murphy and Hudson. Sting trying to break in. Puck turned over. Blazers working hard on the penalty kill. Sting over our blue line. Shot goes wide. Cooper pops it up.
On the kill here.
Ooh. Well, how do you do to Noah? Sting trying to break out. Cooper picks that up. Sting having a little bit of a pickle here. Sting breaking across. Matty shoves that away about 4 times before covering that up. That's a nice positioning. We're back to even strength for it. Got the Moore, Falkenberg, Bennett, Kelso, and Mason up. Puck into the corner, Mason in pursuit. A couple of Sting players pops out too. Matty picks that one up and she'll cover. Face off the Blazers zone. Face off going back. Caleb behind the net. Up to Zach. Zach chips it. Ooh, over to Kelso. He'll pop it up to Benetov for a 2-on-1. Benetov with a shot. Field goal over the net. Into the corner. Bennett into the corner. He pops over to Kelso. Ooh. Kelso's a sturdy boy to run into, Brett. I don't know if that's going to work so well. Turnover. Mason picks up a loose puck in the neutral zone. Oh, puck just goes wide. Moore up to Mason. Mason up to Bennett. Bennett streaking down the ice. Bennett still in control. Ooh. He just loses the puck, goes back out to the Blazers D. Blazers will dump it in. Osta pick now in pursuit. You get the Davidson line out. Ty working hard, dumps it into the Sting zone. Sting reversed around into the corner, up the boards. Blazers turn it over. Ostapik pulls it out. He goes around the first defender, but puck is lost. Oh, he has it again. Oh! And that's another one.
That's a goal, bro.
That's a goal. I think that's probably an assist from Ostapik and a goal from Cummings. Woo! Got some loud fans in the crowd here.
That's what you call getting the horns.
All right. Well, we're at 7-1 here. 15 minutes left in the third period. You know, Brett, I feel like they need a little bit of a big victory here. They kind of came off that big tournament win. Yesterday's injustice. I think they really need to get back on their horse and
Play clean, they got a pass, but
yep.
Show no mercy. This is a long season.
It's a long season. You gotta set that tone. Blazers all break in. Centering pass. Woo! Murphy just pops that away from the defender. Cummings picks that up. Pops it up to Davidson. Davidson way off the boards up high. Gets out of the zone. Ostapik putting pressure on. Reversal for the Sting. Sting up the boards. Sting turnover, neutral zone, loose puck, picked up by the Sting. Sting, D-A-D pass, up through the center. Oh no, Ling falls down. That's alright. He's got enough Blazers back to cover. Sting dump it into the corner. That might be a trip, and it is. There's enough guys in there, they should probably blow the whistle on that. The Blazers are going on a penalty here. There's a lot of rough stuff going on there, so. I think it's notably so. They're probably getting a little frustrated, but we are going to see a penalty here. Now Murphy going to the box. That's Connor Murphy. Penalty kill, you have OD, Falkenberg, Moore, and Lackey. Face off window to the point of the Sting. Slap shot goes wide, picked up by Moore around the boards. Sting pick it up on the point, dump it in the corner. Aaron pass. Up to Cooper, he's going to go for a skate on one-on-one. Ties to Chodrak, he still has it, spin around a shot into the corner. Pass intercepted by Moore. He dumps it in. Cooper puts on the pressure. Sting try break in. Ooh, Moore puts a little body in. Slows up the tone. Moore with the puck. Pops it up to Lackey. Lackey with the ice. Noah in pursuit. He puts the pressure on. Ooh, Noah loses the tire, but he causes a turnover. Now Sting on the offense. Murph dumps it into the corner. Picked up by Sting. Sting tries centering pass, but can't handle it. Out to the point. Oh, no, intercepted by Chuck. Broken up by Murph. Kept in by the Sting. Goes Varga, he can shoot. Big save by Maddie. 2 saves by Maddie. Shrugs both off. Another point shot. There's a great slap shot. That just gobbled right up. Shot after shot. She just takes care of the business. Britt does it with a smile on her face. Sting really trying to use that point, but the shot's not getting through. Ooh, puck goes into the corner. Just trying to play on the edge. Puck pops out. Benetov dumps it right down. Mason in pursuit for pressure. 16 seconds left on the penalty. 12 minutes left in the third period. DD pass over to Glasper. Glasper will dump it in. Benetov. Oh, there's a turnover way into the deep end of the Sting zone by Benetov. Blazers are at full strength now.
Murphy's out. Full strength.
Murphy's out of the box. Sting trying to capitalize on a Blazer change. Cummings picks up the loose puck. He breaks out. 3-on-1. Tries Trodrager on one. Doesn't make it past the second. Puck behind the net. Picked up by Benetov. Ooh, Benetov is going to draw a penalty on that one.
Down but not out.
Down but not out. Stinger going to pick that up.
Draw a penalty on the play.
Yeah. Again, keep moving your feet, Brett, and good things happen. Murph, point shot, dumps in, block. Davidson picks up into the corner. Blazers penalty kill. Centering pass broken up by the Sting. Out to Lang in the corner. He'll dump it in. Cummings will pick it up. Ooh, centering pass for Cummings. For Davidson. Couldn't quite handle it. Puck goes loose. Dumped down the ice by the Sting. Murphy picks up with a head of steam. Stinger in hot pursuit. That's going to be another penalty drawn. No, you don't. Oh, yeah, they should give him the puck. They should really give him the puck here. They're not going to. They're going to play with the extra person. Maddie's on the bench. Blazers break over. OD has the puck into the zone. Still has possession. Tries to flick it around. Sting will finally grab that for the whistle. We're going on a 5-on-3 for about a minute and 10 seconds.
Just put the dagger into the Sting. A little Bon Jovi to fire up the crowd.
A little Bon Jovi. The crowd's going wild here on half the ice. All right, who do we have out here? We have Moore. Falkenberg. Ooh, Moore puts one this wide. Caleb in from the point to chip. Picked up by Tabachuk to support. Caleb into the corner. He's got time. Caleb loses the puck out to the outside the zone. More with time. As the Blazers regroup. No, I don't know about that, but they are going to call the offside. You know what? The Blazers kind of need to regroup anyway, so. So we have the Lackey line out. Noah and OD with Caleb and Moore. Caleb's got some time. He's going in for a skate. Cuts across the line. Pops it over to Noah. Noah, short angle right off the head of the goaltender. Puck gets ripped around. Picked up by Moore. Moore's got time. He shoots in. Fended off by the goalie off the paddle of the stick. Lackey has it. Lackey's got all the time in the world. Into the corner for Noah. Noah's got time. Up to Lackey. Lackey over to Moore. Moore. Ooh, errant pass up to Falkenberg.
Little misread there.
Yeah, Caleb will regroup that. Packs it up to OD, which is really a pass to Moore. OD with the chip in. Loose puck. Noah picks that up. He's got time. Ooh, toe save by the goalie. 5-on-4 now. Sting still can't get it out. Lackey picks that up. OD picks it up. Sting regain the puck. Try and break out of their own zone. They'll dump it down. Retrieved by Caleb. Caleb shakes that kid off. Breaks McKenna's legs. He can go for a skate. He'll dump it right to the Sting player. Ties up his man. Sting keep it in. Broken up by Benetov. Benetov has a second. Whoa. It's even strength now. Bennett breaks in. Spins around. Still has control of the puck. Up to Glasper. Glasper dumps it in. Picked up by the Sting, and the Sting will dump that down. They'll get icing. We have 8:25 left in the third period. It's 7-1 for the Blazers. Face-off win by Davidson. Picks it up for himself. Ooh, he passes out. Oh, that's a goal. Davidson win back to himself. Puts it over to Oss to pick on the side. Who I think put it back to Cummings for the goal. Is that what happened there, Britt? Happened so fast.
It happened so fast. I think Davidson poked it in off the rebound.
Oh, is that what happened?
I could be wrong. You'll have to watch the video.
I can't handle those two guys.
But what I do know is 8-1.
It is 8-1. 8 minutes left. Ooh, that's a nice pass from Davidson out to Cummings. Staying with it in their zone. They can't get it out. Puck back in the corner. He just dropped his stick, unfortunately. Picked up by OD. OD's battling hard. Support by Cooper. Britt, these Blazers are not slowing down. They're playing a full game here, even with an 8-1. Big back check by Noah. Picked up by Lackey. A big back check. Lackey breaks in. Oh, centering pass over. Just a little bit too far behind OD. Sting breakout. No in pursuit. Sting. Broken up by Murph. Murph against the boards. Puck pops back up. Picked up by Sting. There's a battle going in the corner. Ooh, it's the back of the net. Murphy picks that up. Back out to the Sting defense into the corner. Ling around the net. Lackey picks that one up. He's breaking out. He's got ahead of speed. Still has the puck. Broken up by the Sting. Sting gets it out off a bouncing puck. Breaking in on a 3-on-3. Goes around Stellan Murphy. Maddie picks that up. Puck's still loose down there a bit. Mason picks that up. Reverses it around. I think we're getting a penalty somewhere. Yeah. I think we're going to see a Cooper Lackey penalty for roughing.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it, but I know that there's a scrum around the net, and Cooper Lackey was on the ice, and sometimes these things happen. I've grown to know. Cooper Lackey, one of the Silver 7 kids coming over to the Blazers this year. He's been a great addition. Caleb picks it back around, tries to dump it off the head of Mason. Mason picks it up. Mason will dump it down. Sting try and break out. There's Blazers penalty kill. 6 minutes left in the third period. Sting banged up. Mason through the center. He'll dump that outside the zone. Picked up by the Sting at center. Sting pass goes wide. Zach was watching him. Forces him up in the opposing corner. Caleb Mason in there. Sting pick it up in the corner, go around the net. Now it's Zach's turn for a little bit. Oh yeah, he'll bang this guy up there. Zach's working hard. Zach with a goal and 1 assist on the night. He's feeling it. He's got an extra candy bar tonight. He's got. Whoa! Out of all the things that I've seen happen, that was probably calling that one, but he's gonna let him play. There's 5 minutes left in the third on an 8-1 game. Kelso, he's got some time. Can't get it out though. Zach breaks up the play. Sting dumping into the corner. Caleb goes back in. Dumps it over to Zach. Up to the point. Blazers having a hard time there. Shot shrugged away by Maddie. There's probably the... now we're even, huh? Zach takes his man out of the play. They're calling that no offside, but whoa, that could have been rough. But Britt, if that was 3 years in the future, that would have been a massive open ice hit. So I'm glad we're not there. Bennett dumps it into the corner. Sting can't handle that. Picked up by Ty Glasper. He'll dump it into the far corner. Ooh, pressure by Max Davidson. Causes the play to go over to Benetov. He shoots it wide. Sting dump it up. Again, picked up by Ty. He'll dump it back in.
Here's Cooper got a double minor here.
Oh, yeah, they did give him a double minor. Yeah. I don't know if it was roughing or why that would be, but we are looking at double minor. Sting, get control at the breakout. Tone. There you go. Again. Ooh, big kick by Maddie. She has full control over it. See the Blazers protecting their own back there. Whoa. Blazers going into the corner. Cummings with just a lot of pressure on the point. Great play. He fights right through him. That's why they call him Rhino, Britt.
Like a wild goose.
It's like, well. Oh. That one flew Maddie a little bit. You know, it flew through the air and it was just a sailor. That's a hard one. That's a hard one to let in, but you know what? She stopped all the hard ones so far, so we'll give a little bit of grace on that one. 8-2 for the Blazers with 3 minutes left and 24 seconds in the third period. Got the Lackey line out. He's out of the box. He's ready to go. Get a little sit down. He's charged up. Hudson up the boards. Here's Lackey. Play right in front of us here. Tabachuk with it. He bounced it back on the boards. Lackey picks it up out of the scrum. Noah picks it up, dumps it in. Picked up by the Sting. Tabachuk picks it back up and throws it down the boards again into the corner. Ode on pursuit as usual. Puck into the corner. Noah breaks that up. Nice transition by the Blazers. Noah over the blue line. He'll take a shot into the corner. Took a little stumble. OD picks it up behind the net. Blazers break out. Tone on Falkenberg. Caleb plays the man perfectly. Big hip check. For a 50-pound kid, that's not bad. They can't call that. Kelso chases that down, avoids the icing. Oh, he's dancing. It's the skates, Britt.
It is the skates. The white flash.
The white flash. Puck into the corner. Benetov taking on 2 Sting. Two on one for the Sting again. Sting. Ooh. You know what? I think I saw a broken stick over there. Yeah. No, it's not. You know what? Zach's so powerful, he just chopped that kid's stick right in half. I hope it's not one of those expensive ones. Sting into the corner, centering pass to no one. Picked up by the Sting point man. He'll take the shot. Bounces around. Caleb kicks it out to Mason. Mason on the break. He's got some speed. He's got his head up. He's moving quick into the zone. Ooh, shot blocked into the corner. Picked up still by, is that Kelso still out there? It is too. I can tell by the skates. Centering pass, oh, by Benetov, and it just, I think it hit the butt end of his stick.
We've seen that play before.
We've seen that play before. 50 seconds left in the third period. Whew. Who's that? Is that Murphy out there taking those shots? I gotta tell you, Murphy's working hard in there. He's taking shots, he's blocking shots, he's holding the line. Mason with it. The Sting bunching up into the middle. Puck bouncing down. They did come to play today. Puck pops out to Ty. Around the net. The Blazers don't let it out. Benetov, another field goal. Ty picks it up. Ty picks it up again. He puts it on net. Loose puck squeaks out to the corner. Kelso working hard to get that. He doesn't want it out. Ty again picks it up. He dumps it in. Britt, that's it. That's an 8-2 decisive win for the Blazers. And that's a wrap on a Sunday night. Lots of celebration for the Blazers. That's a hard-won game. That's that, Britt. Well,
Great job as always.
what do you think led us to victory there, Britt? Well, that's it.
You're still going.
No, we're not.